NTV's Grow Weather is sponsored by Acres Equipment, solutions for every field. Acres has what you need to get the job done.
The latest drought monitor released earlier this week still indicating very dry conditions across the Central Plains. As we take a closer look here at Kansas, some substantial improvements were made over the last week in the drought monitor. No drought now at 12%, abnormally dry right around 88% as well. Moderate drought 72% roughly, and severe drought 47.75%. All these categories in between a 6 and 8.5% improvement over the last week, which is very nice to see. Extreme drought right around 29.25%, which is roughly a 2.5% improvement from last week. In the exceptional category, 3.65%, which is roughly a 1.25% of an increase from the last week's report. So nice improvements in Kansas, although Nebraska not nearly as much ground was made in the improvement category. In fact, a lot of these categories are still the same as they were from the last week. 22.5% no drought, 77.5% abnormally dry, 68% still in the moderate drought. Severe drought right around 46.25%. Extreme drought 19.25%. Those are the two categories, the severe and extreme, that we had slight improvements in, anywhere from 0.5% up to 1.5%. Otherwise exceptional, 2.63%, same as last week. So the eastern half of the state still seeing much more dry conditions across Nebraska. Otherwise, August temperatures, northern and eastern areas could see some below average temperatures, and especially that would be nice after these last week of hot temperatures. Otherwise, potentially above average temperatures in southwest Kansas, also the extreme southwest portion of the Nebraska Panhandle. And looking ahead to the precipitation outlook for the next month, above average precipitation expected potentially for eastern Nebraska, eastern Kansas as well. Otherwise, pretty equal chances for the rest of our area. Next 3 months, temperatures, well, pretty similar to what we have for the next month, really. August, September, and October, below average temperatures potentially expected for eastern Nebraska, northeast Kansas. Otherwise, above average temperatures expected for the southwest part of Kansas and the extreme southwest part of the Panhandle of Nebraska as well. Looking ahead to the 3-month precipitation outlook, a similar story to the 1-month outlook as well. Portions of eastern Nebraska, eastern Kansas in that above average for precipitation. Otherwise, pretty equal chances for the next 3 months in terms of precipitation. Speaking of those rain chances, we're going to have lots of them this week. Very scattered in nature, of course, and mainly during the evenings, but lots of precipitation chances. Temperatures, though, a big swing of those. Starting off the week fairly hot, 94 Sunday, 98 by Tuesday, but we'll be cooling off towards the end of the week, 86 by Thursday, and sticking around the 80s for the end of the week. So not a bad week overall. Looking at normal highs for the week, 87, normal lows right around 66. The week ahead averaging around 92, and the week ahead average low right around 68. So we're almost there in those normal lows. Otherwise, your Grow proverb for the week, since it is the start of August on Tuesday, the first week in August is unusually warm. The winter will be white and long. So if it is unusually warm, which the first couple days are going to be unusually warm for August, we'll have to wait and see if that winter will have lots of snow, and if those temperatures will also be very cold too. So stay tuned, and we'll have more for you in your next Grow Report next week.
See your county fair photos. Go to nebraska.tv, click Chime In, select county fairs, and upload your photos.
NTV's Grow promises to bring you all the news and trends surrounding agriculture in Nebraska.